Hello, my dear kids. Welcome back to another video with Miss Laura. How do you feel today? Awesome? Great? Wonderful? Yes, today I feel the same. We are going to develop another activity in reading and writing, okay? But before to start, we are going to develop first our reading part, okay? So let's start. Here we have, for today, we are going to develop here, Unit 9. Okay, here we have Lesson 6. Okay, so we are going to develop first our reading, which is page 102. Then we are going to develop 103. And in the activity book, or in the workbook, we are going to develop 95 and 96. Okay, but first we are going to focus on the reading. Yes, here we go. Okay, so it says, welcome to Waterloo in London. If you have the opportunity to travel to another country, would you like to live? Would you like to live in another country? In another big city? Would you like? If I have the opportunity, maybe I would, okay? Yes, because you have many opportunities there, right? And you can travel, you can know many things about the culture, the food. You're going to meet and know many people, okay? Yes. So it says, number 2, what are the places in the photos? Read and find out. So here we have some photos and it's related to Waterloo in London. It says, London is an enormous city and there is so much to do. Here are some ideas for a visit to Waterloo, a popular area for tourists. Take a high-speed boat trip. So let's start with the first one, okay? Do you want a thrilling ride on the River Thames? Take a high-speed boat trip from the Millennium Pier at Waterloo. You can borrow an anorak, a life jacket, and some goggles. Be prepared to get very wet. The boat starts off slowly and the guy tells you some facts about London. But when the boat passes Tower Bridge, the fun really starts. You can put your hands up. If you want to slow down or go faster. What interesting is this, right? Number 2, the London Eye. Look at the view. London looks different from the sky. Yes, because it's really high. You can see most of the city from the top of London Eye. Okay, so from the top, you can see London, you know, the London Eye. But don't go on it if you are scared. See, if you feel scared like me, going there, don't go, okay? Or because maybe you are scared of heights, no? Me too, I am scared of that. It takes 30 minutes to go round. Buy your tickets online before you go. You have to buy previously, okay? The London Aquarium. Do you know a squid from a starfish and a crab from a crocodile? Come to the London Aquarium and see them all. You can imagine you are swimming through the Great Barrier Reef in Australia or with sharks in the ocean. It's open every day from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. So look, you have that period of time to go. If you buy your tickets online, you will pay less. So if you want to buy your tickets online, you are going to save money, yes. And finally, we have the London IMAX Cinema. Have an amazing cinema experience. The London IMAX Cinema has got the largest screen in the UK. It's 26 meters wide, okay? That's the same as about 5 cars end to end. Have a look online to find out what's on, okay? So look what amazing places we have. So we have here the high-speed boat trip. We have the London Eye. We have the London Aquarium and the London IMAX Cinema. So if you are interested in one of these places and you have the opportunity to travel to London, now you know that you can do these activities there, okay? Interesting reading, okay? Here we have a question, that's for you, okay? Which place would you most like to visit and why? For example, in my case, if I have the opportunity to travel to London, I will experience maybe to take a high speedboat trip, maybe. I would like to have that experience, okay? Or maybe the aquarium, the London Aquarium, right? Because it says, you can imagine that you are swimming through the Great Barrier Reef in Australia, because I would like to see a reef, okay? And which place would you least like to visit? Maybe this, the London Eye, because I am really afraid, I'm scared of heights. So for me, it will be kind of shocking not to go here. Okay, but maybe for you will be interesting. It will be amazing, right? Okay, so we are going to develop now the reading part here. It says, read again, write B for the boat trip, E for the London Eye, A, the London Aquarium, or C, the London IMAX Cinema. For example, it say, it takes half an hour. This is the London Eye, right? Some people wear goggles, no? Some people wear goggles. Where is it? Miss, it is in the boat trip, in the London Eye, the London Aquarium, or the London Cinema, the London IMAX Cinema. What do you think? Obviously, the boat trips, remember, you have to wear some goggles, right? And then you put your hands up and you're going to feel, no? And you're going to have that experience, okay? This place has the highest view. What is it? It is in the London Eye or is in the aquarium? Obviously, missing the London Eye. Remember when you are on the top? When you are on the top, okay, you're going to see the London Eye, okay? It's open for 9 hours every day. Which one? Do you remember, the aquarium or the London IMAX Cinema? Obviously the aquarium, right? Very good. It is open for 9 hours every day. So you have the option to go there until 7 p.m., right? Yes. You can see animals here. Where can you see? In the boat trip, in the London Eye, the London Aquarium, or the London IMAX Cinema? Where can you see these animals? Obviously in the boat trip, no? No. Yes, miss, it is in the aquarium. In the aquarium, you're going to see the animals. Yes. Okay. It's as long as 5 cars. Do you remember what is it? Where you watch your popcorn and you are watching their movies? Where? The London IMAX Cinema. That's right. Very good. It's cheaper. It's cheaper if you buy tickets online. Where is it? Yes, miss, this is in the London Aquarium. So if you buy your tickets online, you're going to pay less. You're going to save money, okay? 8, you will hear information about London. Where? In the boat trip or in the London Eye? Oh, yes, that's right. In the boat trip, right? While you are there, like experience, no? Feeling the air, the fresh breeze, no? The guider is going to explain you some information. It's going to give you some information about London, okay? So we completed this activity, okay? Now we have number 2, read and match. What do we have to do? Match, right? We are going to read and match. It says, the London Eye takes at the Millennium Pier 30 minutes to go round, 26 meters wide, or a 10. What do you think is? The London Eye takes 30 minutes to go round, right? Just to complete one full rotation, it's 30 minutes, right? Very good. So let's check our answer here. 1 is B. The IMAX Cinema is Yes, obviously, Miss, letter C, 26 meters wide. Okay, the London Aquarium opens. Oh, yes, that's right, at 10, right? It opens at 10 and it closes at 7, yes. And finally, the most difficult answer here, right? The boat trip starts at the Millennium Pier, right? Very good. Okay, so we complete this activity. In number 3, we have a listening, okay? It says, listen to Jane's conversation with her granny, okay? With her grandma. Write the letters. We have Jane and Saskia, Stephen, Gil, Mom, and Dad. Apparently, Dad is in this place, right? So let's listen together. Okay, so let's listen here. The conversation, okay, between Jane and her granny. Okay, so let me share the sound with you. So here we go.
Hello, Jane.
Hi, Granny.
Did you have a good time in London?
Yes, we did. We got to London in time for lunch. We had a delicious pizza at an Italian restaurant.
What did you do after lunch?
Well, it wasn't very easy because we all wanted to do different things. Some of us wanted to go to museums, some on tours, and others wanted to go shopping.
So what did you do in the end?
We couldn't agree, so we did different things. Dad wanted to go to the Natural History Museum to learn about dinosaurs, but it wasn't open, so he went to the British Museum, where he saw some amazing Egyptian mummies.
Did Mum go with him?
No, she didn't. She doesn't like museums much. She went on the London Eye. She was going to go with Stephen, but he's scared of heights.
So what did Stephen do?
He had a milkshake in Jubilee Gardens and waited for Mum.
How about Jill?
She wanted to go shopping, of course, so she went to Oxford Street. There are a lot of shops there.
And didn't you want to do any of those things?
I was with my friend, Saskia. We love animals, so we walked along the river to the aquarium.
Was it good?
It was fantastic. I think we all enjoyed our different activities.
Okay, so you listen. So let's listen one more time and let's do it together, okay? So let's check our answers here.
Hello, Jane.
Hi, Granny.
Did you have a good time in London?
Yes, we did. We got to London in time for lunch. We had a delicious pizza at an Italian restaurant.
What did you do after lunch?
Well, it wasn't very easy because we all wanted to do different things. Some of us wanted to go to museums, some on tours, and others wanted to go shopping.
So what did you do in the end?
We couldn't agree, so we did different things. Dad wanted to go to the Natural History Museum to learn about dinosaurs, but it wasn't open, so he went to the British Museum, where he saw some amazing Egyptian mummies.
Did Mum go with him?
No, she didn't. She doesn't like museums much. She went on the London Eye.
Mom went to what? Yes, that's right, right? In number 2, Mom went to the London Eye. Yes, that's right. So in this case, Mom will be which letter? Letter A, okay? Because she doesn't like museums. So she went and she preferred the London Eye. Okay, so let's continue.
She was going to go with Stephen, but he's scared of heights.
So what did Stephen do?
He had a milkshake in Jubilee Gardens.
Steve, no? So what happened with Steve? It is Yes, the milkshakes, obviously, right? So what letter will be? G, that's right. Okay, so let's continue listening here. Here we go.
Museum, where he saw some amazing Egyptian mummies.
Did Mum go with him?
No, she didn't. She doesn't like museums much. She went on the London Eye. She was going to go with Stephen, but he's scared of heights.
So what did Stephen do?
He had a milkshake in Jubilee Gardens and waited for Mum.
How about Jill?
She wanted to go shopping, of course, so she went to Oxford Street. There are a lot of shops there.
Okay, Jill went shopping. That's right. What letter is? Letter D. That's right. Very good. And finally, let's listen.
And didn't you want to do any of those things?
I was with my friend, Saskia. We love animals, so we walked along the river to the aquarium.
They went to the aquarium. Very good. That's right. Excellent. So we completed, okay? So we completed here. We completed this part, okay? So Jen and Saskia went to the aquarium. Steve had a milkshake. Jill went shopping. Mom preferred to go to the London Eye, okay? She didn't want to go to the museum. She went to the London Eye. And see, Dad went to the museum, no? To here, no? It says, yes. Okay, so here we have number 4. Read and answer, ask and answer. Okay, so this is for you. This is personally. Would you like to go to London? So you're going to say if you would like to go and why. You're going to give a reason, okay? And then says, what would you do there? So you're going to say, I would like to go to London because, okay, here in the first one. And then you say, what would you do there? I would like to do, okay, because, and you explain and you give a reason, okay? Now it says, which is the odd one out? We have bus, boat, underground, and we have aquarium. Which one is the incorrect one? Yes, Miss, obviously, right? It's going to be aquarium, yes. Why Miss Aquarium? Because bus, boat, and underground, those are means of transport. But aquarium is not a means of transport. It is a place, right? Very good. So we complete our activity. We complete our reading part. Okay, so we completed the reading part. So see you in the next videos. Goodbye. Take care.